All right, good oral finishing exercises.
Okay, so these are not functional exercises. These are finishing exercises. This is how we create the vacuum seal that is the physiologic rest position that protects us from sleep disorder breathing. Now, we remember we cannot finish until we have a rough class 1-ish relationship. All right, we need to be able to close our mouth, have our teeth together and our tongue on the roof and breathe through our nose comfortably. If we can't do that, we're not ready to finish. And if we can never achieve that, we shouldn't have started what we can't finish. So that really is a really important line in the sand that you must protect yourself with. Don't start anything you can't finish. So we have exercises that are focused on helping kids learn to click their tongue off the roof of their mouth. This is assuming we've got the space now, and we're now teaching them how to use that space wisely. So I have a specific series of instructions that help the children learn to basically click their tongue off the roof of their mouth. Right? So if you can create a vacuum seal, you can make a click sound. And if you can create that vacuum seal, and if it's strong enough, your tongue fights gravity. Right? Who can click their tongue in the room? Who can stop short of breaking the seal and just keep their tongue on the roof? All right. Who can just keep their tongue up like it's an open umbrella? Well, you can stop OSAing yourself then, right? If you learn to swallow, so you create that vacuum seal, your tongue doesn't fall back. This is the natural physiologic rest position that protects you against sleep disorder breathing, which is the side effect of being able to talk. Is there any literature behind it? Is the next question that we must ask. Yeah, there is. It's a very important part of ancestral communication. It's been around for thousands of years, 15,000 years. There's a lot of research on language and communication, and clicking is a big part of our communication before we could speak well. Is there a way to ensure that the children are swallowing correctly? There is, assuming they have the structure. Assuming they have the structure. If I said I would pay anyone $10 million to teach me how to slam dunk a basketball, who would ever collect? It's 13 feet up in the air. I can't jump. I'm 55 years old with a torn Achilles. That 10 million will always be sitting there waiting. So you can't teach someone if they physically can't do it. But when you've finished, then you can. And the easiest people to teach are those who present with a class 1 malocclusion. So what am I encouraging you guys to do? Treat class 1 malocclusions. treat mild class 2 and mild class 3. Then you have a chance of success. Now, I actually created these exercises to help with my snoring. I sip, touch the spot with my tongue to dam the water above my tongue. I smile to show that I'm in control and not the water. I swallow by squeezing my tongue up. Right, so that is how we learn control. Now, how do we prove that we have the right vacuum seal when we're dealing with food and water? Prove it. You've been practicing? Yeah, prove it. Here's the water. Show me. Does it matter that I have a bit of a tongue tie? Tongue ties are a problem if you're asking people to hang their mouth wide open and then keep their tongue on the roof. If you have a tongue tie, but your teeth are together, can you get the tongue to the roof if you've got the space? All you need is the tongue to be stuck up on the roof. You don't have to show and demonstrate how wonderful you are at the cave. I just ask them to prove that I know they haven't been practicing. Just assume they haven't done anything you've asked. He's got a tongue tie, does it matter? And you're obsessed about tongue ties. He's got one. The only time I'm worried about tongue ties if they get in the way of my screw. It's the only time I get it released. So we have different grades of exercises to help them learn to incorporate the right swallow pattern. We just teach them step by step by step. It is difficult. It's really difficult. The exercise is very simple. So here's the secret. Don't teach the kid, teach the parent how to do it. Then say it's your kid, you teach them. Hand responsibility over to the parents. Every exercise that I show you, don't you teach the children, you teach the parents and they teach their own children. It's people say, it takes me 50 minutes in a 20-minute appointment to teach the kids this. And I said, it takes me 5 minutes to teach the parents the exercises and they can spend 15 minutes teaching it at home. Most kids swallow with too big a mouthful of food. All right, that's not good table manners. the most you should swallow is just enough not to make you look like a dork. You got to create a vacuum seal big enough to fight gravity when you sleep at night. We swallow 600 times a day, 2,000 times a day, right? So we have influence on what happens in our mouth. If we train the right swallow, then it's 600 times to help you, or it's 600 times to hinder you. At night, we will swallow once every couple of minutes. So even if you break the seal and your mouth wanders open, when you swallow again, you reset the seal. During the day, we're swallowing once every 30 seconds. So does it matter that the children have their mouth open once in a while? No, because when they swallow, every 30 seconds, they reset the clock. And you need 4 to 8 hours a day. That's all you need for posture to be strong, to be good, for growth to be good and strong. Every swallow resets it, or every swallow upsets it. Which is why this is so difficult, which is why retention always fails, doesn't it? Relapse always recurs. Why? Because the posture is reset every 30 seconds by the swallow. It's either bad or it's good. This is why I have success, which is why I've never seen anyone else have success.